artificial intelligence that outsmarts humans in complex reasoning tasks. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening right now with the Phi-4 language model. Today, we're diving into how this AI is revolutionizing machine learning by prioritizing quality over quantity.
Well, that's certainly an attention-grabbing opener. I'm intrigued to learn more about this Phi-4 model. What makes it so special compared to other AI systems we've seen?
The key difference is in how it's trained. Instead of just throwing massive amounts of data at the problem, the developers of Phi-4 have taken a more nuanced approach. They're using high-quality synthetic data and innovative training techniques to enhance the model's reasoning and problem-solving capabilities.
Hmm. Synthetic data? That's interesting. How exactly does that work?
So, they're using techniques like multi-agent prompting and instruction reversal to generate this synthetic data. Multi-agent prompting is like having a team of AI collaborators brainstorming together to create more complex and nuanced information. And instruction reversal, well, it's pretty clever. They take a solution and work backwards to create a problem that would lead to that solution.
Oh, I see. So it's almost like teaching the AI to think critically about problem solving. But, how does this approach compare to traditional models in terms of performance?
That's where it gets really exciting. According to the report, Phi-4 is outperforming not just its predecessor, Phi-3, but even larger models like Llama 3 on reasoning-focused tasks. We're talking about significantly higher scores on graduate-level STEM questions and math competition benchmarks.
Wow, that's impressive. But, with all this synthetic data, I have to wonder, aren't they worried about overfitting or data contamination?
That's a great question, and it's something they've clearly thought about. They've implemented enhanced decontamination processes and even evaluated the model on fresh data sets, like math tests from November 2024, to ensure the high performance isn't just due to overfitting.
Hold on, November 2024? That's in the future. How does that work?
Exactly. By using future datasets, they can be more confident that the model's performance is genuinely based on its reasoning abilities, not just memorization of existing data. It's like giving the AI a pop quiz on material it couldn't possibly have studied before.
That's really clever. So, um, can you give us a breakdown of what kind of data they're actually using to train this model?
Sure thing. The pre-training phase uses a mix of synthetic, organic, and code data. But here's the kicker. There's a significant emphasis on synthetic data. They're carefully allocating tokens from various sources to optimize performance across different benchmarks.
I see. And these tokens, they're like the building blocks of language for AI, right? Words, parts of words, punctuation, that sort of thing?
You've got it. The model learns to predict these tokens in sequence, which is how it generates text. By carefully selecting which tokens to use from different data sources, they can fine-tune the model's performance for specific tasks. It's like creating a perfectly balanced diet for the AI to consume.
Well, that makes sense. But I'm wondering, how do they ensure the model behaves ethically and doesn't produce harmful content?
That's a crucial point. The report emphasizes that safety and responsible AI principles are integral to Phi-4's development. They've put the model through rigorous testing for harmful behaviors and biases. It's like putting the AI through an ethical obstacle course to make sure it behaves appropriately in various scenarios.
An ethical obstacle course. I love that image. What kind of techniques are they using to achieve this?
They're using techniques like supervised fine-tuning and something called direct preference optimization to align the model with human preferences and reduce hallucinations. These methods help to shape the model's outputs to be more in line with what we consider ethical and truthful.
Hmm. Hallucinations? You mean like when AI makes up false information?
Exactly. It's when an AI confidently states something that isn't true. By using these post-training strategies, they're working to make the model more reliable and truthful in its outputs. It's like teaching the AI to double-check its facts before speaking.
That's reassuring. It's good to know they're taking these ethical considerations seriously. But surely the model isn't perfect, right? What kind of limitations does it have?
You're right, it's not perfect. The report acknowledges some weaknesses, particularly in factual knowledge and following instructions. But they're actively working on mitigating these issues through careful data curation and those post-training techniques we mentioned. It's an ongoing process of refinement and improvement.
It's interesting that even with all these advancements, there are still challenges to overcome. It really highlights how complex the field of AI is.
Absolutely. And that's what makes developments like Phi-4 so exciting. It's not just about creating a more powerful AI, it's about finding smarter, more efficient ways to train these models. It's pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible with language models.
It certainly is. And it makes you wonder, what's next? If they can achieve this level of performance with a 14 billion parameter model, what might be possible in the future?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The potential implications are huge, not just for AI research, but for practical applications in fields like education, scientific research, and problem solving in complex domains. Imagine having an AI assistant that can help solve graduate-level math problems or assist in cutting-edge scientific research.
That's mind-boggling to think about. Do you think this could lead to AI systems that are more accessible to smaller organizations or even individuals?
That's a great point. By focusing on efficiency and quality rather than sheer size, models like Phi-4 could potentially make advanced AI capabilities more accessible. It's not just about raw computing power anymore, but about smart design and training methods. This could democratize AI technology in really exciting ways.
I can see how that could be a game changer in many fields, but it also raises some concerns about potential misuse, doesn't it?
Absolutely. With great power comes great responsibility, as they say. As these models become more capable and potentially more accessible, it's crucial that we continue to focus on ethical guidelines and responsible development. It's not just about what the AI can do, but about how we ensure it's used in ways that benefit society.
Well said. It's a delicate balance between innovation and responsibility. As we wrap up, what do you think is the key takeaway from this development?
I think the key takeaway is that in AI, as in many fields, quality trumps quantity. The Phi-4 model shows that with smart, innovative approaches to data and training, we can create more capable AI systems without necessarily making them bigger. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the rapid pace of advancement in AI research. But it also reminds us of the importance of ethical considerations and responsible development as we push these boundaries.
That's a great summary. It's certainly given us a lot to think about.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this field so exciting. It's constantly evolving, constantly surprising us. Who knows what breakthroughs we'll be discussing in the next few years? It's a reminder to stay curious, stay informed, and always be ready to question our assumptions about what's possible. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and stay curious.